It's time once again to go racing.
It does not get any better than this.
The pressure is really on now.
Yes, it's pole position. Lights out and we're racing in PSGL.
The first lap has been absolute chaos.
What an overtake.
Oh no!
I've never seen anything like it.
Side by side again. This will be settled right at the end.
Hello, everyone.
And first of all, I'm going to apologise for the very bad voice you're going to hear across tonight as well. After a very bad commentary in Miami, in terms of the fact that my voice was going, I woke up on Monday morning and it's gone. And it is still going and coming back ever so slightly now. But alongside me in the commentary box is Richie.
Hello, everyone.
Richie, you do most of the talking tonight. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Better, and
That's
it could be
good.
championship day.
It could, definitely.
16 points between them at the moment. That's
Look at the
Moldovan and
standings.
Duzvan. Oh,
There we
let's
go.
take a look. You ready? Punchy for it as well, because this is it. The top two in the standings. Now it's 92 points for Moldovan, 76 points for Duzvan as well. There's exactly 16 points between them. If Moldovan wins this race, he'll be on 108 points. If Duzvan wins this race, he'll be on 92 points, which is level with what Moldovan is on. So we are literally going to have to tell you this play by play. But the championship has been sprawling about the entire season because Moldovan had the lead for the first three races. Then France, Hungary, and Austria went the way of Duzvan. Then ever since Saudi Arabia onwards, Moldovan has retaken the lead. And now he's built that gap up to a 16-point advantage. Of course, we didn't race in America, so that has lost us 16 points. But still, Richie, I think it's giving us more of an exciting factor coming into
Definitely.
tonight.
You know, it'd be nice if we could get it back to similar Abu Dhabi 2021 moments, exact same points going into the final race. But
It's possible.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
have a look at let's have a look at the track. So Imola, it is a 4.9 kilometre circuit with 19 turns. Not sure many to the left or the right. 2 DRS zones. Yep, I don't really know what else to say. I don't know much about Imola, apart from the fact it's going to be a dry to wet race.
That's
I can
even
confirm.
better.
Right, we're going to get us into the game.
Absolutely, it's even better that it's going to be dry to wet as well. Pole time in the dry set by Lewis Hamilton, a 1:14.411 already as well. We're just getting ready for the start of qualifying. The cars are out there on their outlaps at the moment, so we're just getting it on for you. Here we go. So Faze begins his lap. Moldovan and Duzvan are already out there on lap time. So is Tripkov and FedEx. 14 minutes in today's sessions.
I need to tap out quickly.
We get ready to go. No worries.
Second.
Got to get everything sorted. That's what qualifying's for, getting everything sorted and everything ready to go as well.
I am.
But, yeah.
There we go. We're back. Right, let's watch Fassi's lap here.
Top of the hill now. At, I can't remember. That's coming into the top of the hill at Piratella, down into Acqua Minerale. Now the Variante Alta chicane at turns 14 and 15. Third gear corner, rising up to fourth, keeping up a smooth acceleration at the exit. Duzvan's done a 1:19.407 on his opening lap.
Yeah, that's not a bad lap for a starter. I think people really should be around the 17s, 16s on this track in the dry. I'm not too sure. I've not done much racing here either. Oh, and 3 seconds, a 14.1.
And that is quicker than...
Faster, the 14.7.
Already, we are quicker than Hamilton's pole time in 2021, which was still the fastest.
With a 14.5. Let's see.
So,
Raw R is on a flying lap. We're still trying to figure out who Raw R is.
I don't know if he's changed his name or not. I just haven't put it on the entry list as well.
Matthias Kuhnel with a 15.0.
Good time there. Duzvan, though, he must have been so slow and on his lap as well to be, what was it, 5 seconds off the pace of
Yeah.
Moldovan as well. Raven, look at that, 1:14.039 from Raven. That's a
sorry.
fantastic time on the board as they came up into Variante Alta. And that is going to be alarming because we could be seeing a 1:13, maybe even a 1:12
Possibly.
coming to this one.
If everyone's opening lap, everyone will be, you know, not. The tyres might not be up to temperature. People might be messing around with tyres, medium, soft. Or, you know, it's going to be very interesting. Let's have a look what tyres people are on. So, Raw is on mediums along with Bugger Off.
Interesting run.
It is.
So, let's see what times the mediums can do. It's been a pretty good lap from Raw.
That's not too bad. That's not
decent.
too bad.
Yeah, 1:15.642 on the medium
Take
quad
a look at
pound.
Danny.
Yeah,
in the
1.5 off the
Alpine.
pace.
Danny's one of the
Is he
quickest
juddering?
drivers.
He was juddering a little bit there,
Yeah.
coming through the last corner.
Danny's one of our quick drivers, so we expect to see him in the top 5. AM's out of the session. He has binned it.
no.
Look, let's have a look here. Oh, and Raw R has gone off.
Spinner!
We was using Raw R to see where the AM was, but he spun off.
Now, for
Let's
both
see.
of them to go off at similar parts of the track, I can only assume that coming out of the Villeneuve chicane, they've hit the accelerator and they've just looped it round on the moon. Bit similar to what Alexander Albon did in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot
back
about
to the
that.
safety car.
Forgot
coming
about that
through.
moment. But Danny's coming on his... Oh, and he invalidates. Kevin
And he
puts 15.6.
Nice times coming on out here actually as well. Duesvan though back in the pit lane after his 1:19.407. So I'm not laughing at him as well. That was me trying to stuff full of cough.
Let's see.
I'll be doing several times over the evening. But he's going to have to come out there and try another set of tyres.
Oh,
He's
so
got a brand new set as well.
Danny's invalidated again.
Say again? Yes, he has. 2 laps
Yeah.
running now. And he must have done that at Tamburello.
Tamburello's
He must have done it, turn 1 and 2.
That you can get what's it called, invalidations in turn 1 and 2 on this track. It's the Tamburello chicane is something you have to take very perfect because you hit the curb too much, you spin off, and also if you don't do the best into turn 1, turn 2 and turn 3 gets affected, and coming out turn 3 towards the Villeneuve chicane, you really need to be having that top speed, otherwise you're just going to have a really bad time coming through sector 1.
And Kevin's invalidated the lap time at the top of
Yes.
Variante Alta, and it's a spin for FedEx again, so he's lost time.
Think,
We've got a
yeah.
poll running, by the way, in the chat. Will the championship be decided today? Yes or no is your 2
Oh,
answers.
Tripkov is on a lap.
Yep. 76% of you have said yes. 24% of you said no. So with the gap being 16 points, there's a very good chance the championship will be settled today.
Definitely.
Moldovan only needs to finish 9th or higher for Duesvan as well, to match Moldovan and stay within that 16-point advantage going into the next race. He must win the race and also get the fastest lap to stay within that. So it's a big day for Duesvan. It's an even bigger day for Moldovan, who can
It
clinch
is.
the F4 title.
But it is F4, anything can happen. Remember back in Netherlands when we had 5 DNFs in the last 3 laps. So absolutely anything can happen in this race. We will be going from dry to wet. I don't know if it's going to be into wet or full wet, but we are going from dry to wet. According to, I think it was FedEx in the chat who said so.
Yeah, like the F3.
Yes.
We're going on at the same time, I think.
I was going to
or
say,
just after-
Tripkov is one of our quick drivers as well, but he, especially in Brazil, lost a lot of time and a lot of points because he got spun round in turn 1, and he goes the exact same time as
Wow.
Moldovan. That is something you don't
That's-
see very
yeah.
often.
That's hard in real life, let alone esport racing. Look at that. 1:14.197, the pair of them. That is amazing. So, tell you what, F3, F2, you better sign up these two because they are
Yeah,
fast.
They
Raven as
are.
well. looking
Also,
quick. Duesvan's out. Duesvan's retired from
Oh.
the session, and that is big news
That
for
is
the
big
driver who's stuck in the
news.
title.
where did? Oh,
So-
he's spun out there. Also, Lelage,
Fucking
welcome
hell.
to the stream. Oh, Lubas goes 4th. Or did he already?
Oh,
Or did,
for-
was he already 4th? I'm not sure.
No,
Fast
it wasn't
puts
fourth.
it
He just won
fifth.
it fourth. Fast goes 5th, yeah.
Because
And
he's
I'll tell you
2
what,
tenths
yeah.
up. And
I'll
he's
tell you
turning.
one thing, Richie, as well.
Yeah.
That means Duesman start last because
Mhm.
Danny and FedEx have yet to set a lap time. So with Duesman starting 14th, last first in Imola, I think Moldavan's the champion already.
Possibly,
yeah,
but we'll see what
What's
happens. Let's see what
What's going to happen to Moldavan?
Second.
Wow. Cozy is feeling pretty cozy at the top. 114, 149, front row for this race. Raven's still the top timer though, and no one can get inside that half a tenth that he has that advantage over at the moment.
Yeah.
But looking at this, Moldavan is on a lap time. Can't see where he is at the moment. Just a couple of corners away, I think, from the line. Here he is. He's just starting a lap time. He's at Villeneuve.
And he's a tenth down.
Oh no, already. 114, 197, same as Tripkov. They occupy. Now, hang on a minute. Look at that. Hang on a minute. Moldavan, 114, 197. Tripkov, 114, 197. Lobas, 114, 197. FedEx, 114, 197. That must be a timing glitch, surely. I don't believe that.
That's something you don't see very often.
Oh, I'm getting Jerez 97 vibes now. When they all did a 121.072. I've taken a photo of that because it's not every day that happens. They've all done a 114.197. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
I mean, I'm all for consistency, but my God. The group chat doesn't even know it, by the way.
This is so close. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Is Kevin on a flyer?
Yeah.
Not sure.
104. No, he's not. He's on a slowdown lap. He's a 107 by the time he comes into Ravazza 1 and 2.
Danny's invalidated again.
Oh no, he does like to do this, doesn't he? Do you remember he did it in where was the last race but one that we covered? So he did it in Netherlands. So
Was it
he
Netherlands?
did, yeah. He invalidated all his lap times there as well and started at the back, and I think he got up as well. Up the order.
Into the
Everyone's
pits.
coming in the pits now. Well, it's the mid race. It's the mid thing. Shuffle around now. They're all
Well,
coming.
Graffi's on a lap. He's currently 3 tenths down on his time, but he's on the mediums. He's on his second lap, so he's might have taken an extra lap to warm these tyres up.
So it tells me that he's just out there to get experience in the lap times. He did say in the group chat as well that he's only done 10 laps, so maybe he's just trying to run
the thing
as much as he can.
If it is only dry to wet, why aren't people qualifying on the mediums?
Yeah, save your soft tyres to run as much as you can in the race. As soon as that rain comes down, you don't have to use both tyres. So
Nope, you don't.
I don't know why. I think this is Bugger Off having a great idea, but he's bailed, so maybe he's now going to
Kevin's on a lap now. Will he be able to set a quicker time than a 15.6? Because that is 1.5 seconds off pole time, which is not good at all. He needs to be within a second, really, to make an impact on the race.
And he's not on medium tyres either, so he doesn't have that excuse. He is properly on the soft compound as he comes to the line.
Into the pits.
Oh, that was a
Danny
late call.
He's still
invalidated again. I think there should be a rule that everyone has to at least set a lap time during qualifying. You can't just keep going around invalidating.
Tripkov's on a time. So let's see where he goes in sector 2.
Bonjax, who is Bogdan Moldovan, by the way, in the group chat on Discord, has just posted the fact that they've all done a 114.197. So it is true. It's not a timing glitch on our side. They all have done a 114.197.
Kuniel! Quickest by 5 milliseconds.
Brilliant! That Mercedes with some grunt on that track as well. 114.034.
Tripkov invalidated. He was 2 tenths up as well. That would have put him pole.
They still can't get out of that 114.197 bracket either. So that is amazing. 4 minutes 30 to go. They're all back in the pit lane. And I think Canal's going to slow down and do another lap time run.
Possibly, yeah. No one else on the lap apart from... hang on, we got Raw on the lap. Well, out lap. But 2 Mercedes, will they be able to put it 1-2? Currently, Ferrari and Alfa Romeo are in a good position. P2, P4, P3 and P6. But Danny's Danny's going on to the mediums.
One thing I'm really hoping, by the way, is for F1 22 is that when you come on to online as a spectator, yes, we've got a new broadcast package to commentate on this year.
Yeah.
With some new graphics and everything to talk about for the spectators. But I want them to do a proper introduction. Like, I want the music playing. I want to be able to talk through
Yeah.
the track and then talk through the grid and all that. Like, I want that.
That would be
to
very
a possibility.
nice.
Because
That'd be
if
very
they can do it with
nice.
the they can do it with a podium. Why can't they do it for
Exactly.
the intro?
Yeah, exactly.
We have podiums. Yeah, let's have an intro. Stop thinking it'd be difficult, EA and Codemasters, although it's now officially EA.
Yeah.
One of the strangest things to come out this weekend as well, Stats' lap time, is the fact that EA have cancelled their partnership with FIFA
Yes.
to develop their football games.
I have
But-
heard the
yeah.
reason why.
It's because
Turns out
go on.
FIFA wanted to double the what do you call it? The sponsorship money. I don't know what you call it. The
Yes, yeah.
to £1 billion.
Yeah, I
It
have
was-
the same reason.
Yeah, it was previously 500 million.
But the greatest news, though, is for us is the fact that EA have turned around and said, "Okay, you can go. We'll focus all our money on racing games."
Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
That's
They're going
good.
to put a lot more into F1, the grid networks as well with everything. Oh, did he validate
Well,
the lap time?
no, he
he kept
didn't.
on with it. The Coppa Piratella. Wow.
That's
So, yeah,
surprising.
Yeah, so the grid games as well are all going to get more heavy
It's
in
good.
depth. I think this is a great time for Codemasters EA. They chose the right time to partnership.
Yeah.
And F1 is only going to get better and better with it all.
Because I'll be honest,
Yeah,
I
this-
think
yeah.
FIFA is on the decline. You know, there's less players each year. Like back in
Well,
like 2016, 2017,
yeah.
there's always like a lot of my friends are always talking about the new FIFA, but now it's like they talk about it for the first day and then you hear nothing of it again.
Well, the new one, the current one, FIFA 22, has just been put out as this month's PlayStation Plus game for
Oh.
free. So the whole
Oh.
game that just 6 months ago cost 70
Yeah.
odd quid, you can get for free now, and it's a bit silly. You
That
don't catch that
is-
happening with F1 games, do you?
Nope. Nope, not at all.
F1
F1 22
jumped to 4th, by the way,
Yes, I was about to
114,
say, yeah.
179.
Oh, that's opposite from 197.
Yeah, and what 4-9? They cannot get out of the 7 and 9s. I think Jerry Ryan from Star Trek has been influencing this as well. She's assimilated half of the grid for 7-9s and 9-7s.
Let's see. Will Lubas be able to improve and get out of the 7s and 9s? Or will he
And
be
before-
stuck
yeah.
down there?
And before the comments come in as well, I'm not going to wear a cat suit to the commentary.
And he goes first by 3
Hey!
tenths of a second.
And this
Right.
guy is a backup driver.
He is. He's a reserve driver. Right, who should we look at? Who's in front? Is it Moldavan's on a lap? Yes, he's 300ths up on his time.
So, and that would put him into P3, I think, just a couple of nanoseconds off of Canal, as well as they come into Variante Alta.
Just like to mention, between P2 and P8, it's less than 2 tenths.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
It is.
I'm just typing in the chat, it's real. I've got it. We can see it on
Oh,
our screens.
someone's improved on their time. FedEx to 1:14.07. Puts him
Oh,
into
nice.
4.
So that puts him to 4.
Moldavan
They
goes
are-
second.
Wow, 113.987. Again, 7's involved. And 9's. 947 from Cozy. Cozy goes second. So, Laubas, Cozy to Ferrari 1-2, Alpha 3, Mercedes 4, Alpha 5.
Yep, FedEx in 6. Fast goes 6. Yeah, Fast goes 6
Yep.
there. Pushes FedEx into 7th. Tripkov now on a lap. Let's see where
So-
Tripkov can put that Red Bull.
Instead of getting stuck in the 114, 179s, they've all got stuck in the 114.0s.
Yes.
There's Canal, 0.34, 0.39 for Raven, 0.68 for Faz, 0.70 for FedEx as well. This is insanely close. The entire field is separated, as you said, by I think about 0.8 of a second.
Yeah,
That's
something
insane.
like that. Tripkov seems to be on a very quick lap here. Will Tripkov
second
put
right
it
now.
full? And Kuniel with a 1:14.006. Where will
Oh,
Tripkov
well,
put it? And Tripkov put it 6th in the zeros.
Can't improve. Yeah, couldn't improve.
Raven's
Danny
on lap.
doesn't set a time.
Raven improves and
yeah.
goes second.
Wow! 113.8395.
Moldavan doesn't improve.
That's crucial. Back of the second row for him. FaZe
see on
and
Faz.
FedEx. Yeah, they've backed out. So Faz has backed out a bit. Where's FedEx?
He's
Backed out
back
too.
Bugger off. Has gone 11th.
Doesn't improve. 2 tenths
No.
down his lap.
Danny
So
doesn't get a
it's-
time.
What, again? He
Yes.
validates everyone.
So, and that,
Laubas Raven 1-2.
yep. So we've got Labus first, followed by Ravon, followed by Cozy. Hang on, no. Oh, wait. Are they laps? No, they're not.
Way off,
No.
way off, way
So,
off. Yeah.
Moldovan, the championship leader, in 4th, while Kunil, who got 2nd or 1st in last race, I can't remember. Trupkov, Fast, FedEx, Raw, who retired from the session. Kevin, bugger off the AM, and Dovzan, who both DNF on track. And then Danny, who couldn't set time at all. That rounds up the top 14.
Oh, Danny boy.
Danny's really not going to be happy with himself this qualifying session. Seems a bit like a Lewis Hamilton at Imola. Just Lewis Hamilton could set a time.
He's going to be stuck behind Duesvan the entire race. This is interesting now. So Moldovan's 4th. That would put him on 100 points. Where Duesvan is as well, he'll be stuck on 76. So Moldovan, at the moment, he's champion.
Is he?
He's inside the 16 points. So Duesvan won 76 points, Moldovan 100, and by my maths, that's 24 points.
So between P1 and P12, 8 tenths. Between P4 and P8, it's about 7/100ths of a second.
And if you want to prove that this championship is dramatic, you just take a look at those, because that is insane. 0.8 separates everyone who's set.
Lubas, our reserve driver, first race actually takes pole. Maybe he'll be up to F3 next season. That's possible. Ravon, 2nd. So we got an all-4 Ferrari engine. So first row and second row, Ferraris only.
Ferrari strong on their home track? Yeah, why not? Hey,
definitely.
We've got a bit of time before we go over, so it's time to take a look at our sponsors for this race. The Grid Rival as well, the league where you can battle against everybody else as well in terms of all of the up-to-date stats as well. Our fantasy league, you can join us now as well.
Unfortunately, the video doesn't want to work.
Oh, no, really?
No.
Well, the link for the Grid... Oh, that's a shame. The grid link for the Grid Rival is in the description as well and in the bio. So go take a follow as well. We've got our league in there as well for Grid Rival.
Look at the sky.
It is menacingly good, isn't it?
Yeah, this is going to be exciting.
Face,
strategies will come into play definitely this race.
What I am not doing right now is desperately going up in the chat I've had with Richie to find the screenshot I sent him a couple of months ago with the message I can read out for Grid Rival. This race is sponsored by Grid Rival, a new Formula One fantasy league game that has unmatched research tools, simple team management with a new contract system, detailed performance data, and loads of engaging social features. And you can head over and join our PSGL league Grid Rival by using the affiliated link in the description below. There we go.
There we go.
And do it, and honestly do, because it's such a great app and such a great atmosphere in there as well for every race. It is very, very exciting. So go and do that as well.
So our champion leader started in 4th. Our champion, what would you call it? Challenger.
Elect? Oh, I'll say elect, but I'll say challenger. Yeah. He's got one hand on that trophy.
He has. Wow. He's got one finger touching the trophy, and Moldovan's got a whole hand touching the trophy now. Moldovan knows if he stays in 4th and if Dovzan doesn't get into the points, that he knows he's won the championship. One race before the end.
We'll run you through the points quickly as well. If you're first, you get 16 points. 2nd is 12. 3rd is 10. 4th is 8th. 4th is 8 points, I should say. 5th is 6 points. 6th is 5 points. 7th is 4 points. 8th is 3. 9th is 2 points. 10th is 1 point. And if you're 11th below, you score no points at all. And it is, of course, +1 for the fastest lap.
Yes.
But the fastest lap is only for the top 10 drivers for that bonus point. So that's something to keep your mind up. Anyway, would you mind running us through the grid, please?
I would not. Let's have a look here. So we have... Oh, wrong button. Starting first, Lubas in the Ferrari. Followed by Ravon, Cozy, Moldovan for the second row, first and second row, all Ferrari engines. Kunil in 5th, one of our quick drivers. He came out of nowhere in last race in Brazil. Trupkov in the Red Bull in 6th, followed by Fast in 7th, FedEx in 8th. Raw R, the undisputed person we don't actually know, starting in 9th. Kevin in 10th, followed by Bugger Off, the AM, Dovzan, and Danny Coe on the back 2 rows. And Danny's lining up on the grid.
Yeah.
And you
Green
ready,
lights
Josh?
then.
To do the...
Just about.
Get your throat ready.
Here we go. Let's see if I can do it, because in the warm-up I couldn't. Lights coming on then. 2 races to go. This could be championship day. All 5 lights are on. Action in Imola. Good start from Labus as well. Raven's going to hug the inside line to Paul, get away from both the Alfa Romeos. Ferrari might take 1-2. Moldovan looking left and right, trying to defend from Matteo's Canal as well. And Duzvan has stayed out of it into turn 1. Ferrari's in status quo. Mercedes going round. It takes out. Is it Duzvan? Duzvan's gone to 9th. It's FedEx and FaZe.
Yeah, that was very interesting there. But look at this battle we've got here. The Williams of Dovzan there going very wide, going down to 12th position. Has he got damage? Yeah,
got damage.
Let's have a look at his right end plate. He's gone.
Oh no, the championship dream could already be over as falling back the AM. Side by side, Kevin and Tripkov on the inside
3 wide.
as well. Whoa, into Piratella. Close your eyes and off goes Kevin.
The AM into 7th in the Haas. Very nice there. Tripkov stays where he is. Cuneo stays where he is. And the top 6 actually stay where they are. Raw's moved up 1 place into 8th. Danny's moved to 9th. From 14th.
He avoided all that carnage. I think he must have cut the corner at
heartbreaking for Dozan, Fass and FedEx. Heartbreaking, absolutely.
And with that, Moldovan has already maybe taken the title. It's a long race, 32 laps ahead of us. There's still another 31 to go. And Moldovan is in the slipstream of Cozy as well as the Ferrari as they come over the line for the first time as racing speed.
Oh, Moldovan gaining.
Is he going to
Moldovan takes 3rd. Yes, he does. On Cozy, puts him into 3rd position. Alfa Romeo 2-3 at the moment. Very nice for the constructors.
Puts him on 102 points then. As Duzvan, Kevin, FaZe and FedEx pits. It's going to affect the 2 McLarens worst of all because they've got a double stack. Yep. So Duzvan, he's going to have a safety car, but he's out of the running now.
Yeah.
And in fact, Kevin lost him, so Kevin was the first in.
Definitely. So, look at the constructor standings, see who is the winner at the moment.
Yeah. That's what I was just trying to double check as well, because Alfa Romeo, we've been focusing on the main.
Oh, it's close. So Tripkov and Peso leading by 2 points with 109. Then Ravon and Bogdan with 107. And Dovzan and Bugrov with 104.
That is close to the constructors. And of course, without Peso racing tonight as well, Red Bull fighting with one arm behind their back, learning with Tripkov then. So this could be advantage. Alfa Romeo in the title fight. Though, to be honest, we are expected to go down to the last race in Bahrain, the constructors fight. But the drivers' championship could easily be settled tonight with the gap being so far back. But look at Danny as well. He had the attack. DRS has been enabled. There's Duzvan.
Duzvan on Kevin here for 11th position. Currently, no points in this race, but it can all change with one collision. Duzvan quickest. Yeah.
He's closing down.
Oh,
no.
He's closing. He's closing in.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to... Nope, he had a look, but thought, no, we'll wait till the straights on the DRS. And let's see. Will Dovzan make the move? Most likely. He's closing in.
He's got the DRS as well. It has been activated with it being a wet race coming as well. The rain's going to open at some point, so he's not using it.
No. He's like a bird after a worm.
I think Duzvan's given up. I don't want to say that, but I think he's not going for it. Of course, if he retires from the race, then Moldovan is automatically the champion.
Yeah.
But even if he doesn't finish.
That was close there. I don't know why I didn't use his DRS there, because he needs to get past Kevin.
Yeah, really? Oh, and Moldovan and Raven, the two making moves for the back as well. Raven went to defensive. He tried to the move on Lombas. It didn't work out. Moldovan's got much more speed now. Down the start-finish straight towards Chamberlain. DRS open. He'll pull to the outside line. Down in towards the first corner. He knows that's a place he can overtake. Raven goes defensive when the two Alphas play the team game.
Oh, Raven's gone wide and gone off.
Oh, no. And look at that, Moldovan cuts to the inside line, coming down to the Villeneuve chicane, they're wheel to wheel. And yeah, Raven lets him through. You don't want to attack him. That puts now Moldovan on 104 points.
Right behind Cozy here.
Not going to work. Not into Toza. It's a too
No.
fast uphill part of the track as
Look
well.
how quick
That's an
he's
outside
gaining.
position.
It is, yeah.
And apparently Tripkov says as well, just before the race started as well, that he's not going to take it easy this race. He's going to
Oh.
properly go for it. That's why, because he knows he's the only one
Yeah,
racing us.
he knows. But
Just-
let's just see.
is it?
Dov's on there. Gets past Kevin. Has the DRS this time. Maybe had damage on the DRS. That could be
Possibly, yeah.
something. Look back at the front. Lubas, 1.3 seconds in front now. He can actually breathe a bit. But
Let's
Kuniel...
talk to him post-race.
Yes, we'll have to, definitely. But Kuniel back on Cozy. He seems really quick. He just can't get the move done. It's a bit like the DRS train we saw in Imola a couple of weekends ago.
Yep, seems to be. No one can seem to get past as well. It's too short. Danny set the fastest lap of 1:16.377, and I can't see us. Raven inside. And that's, I think, Moldovan giving the place back. So I think they're going to play the game of, okay, we know what we need to do for the constructors. Let's work together here, and we can possibly even wrap up both. So that's a great team effort there.
Just thinking in the chat there to Alien. Jono is in every league, right? Why not in this one? This is F4. F1 is what Jono races in, which is the best of the best, and it goes in at F1 all the way to F7. So this has not got Jono in, unfortunately.
These are the stars of tomorrow, to nick a phrase as well. These are people who will progress up from F4 this year, then to F3 and even F2 for season 31.
Kevin there, catching up on Dovzan. Look, they are 30 seconds behind. Oh, we've had a spinner. The AM.
The AM.
It's spun. Is it Anti-Alta? Is that the name of it? Not sure.
That is the bottom of the hill. That is at Aqua Minerale.
That's it, yeah.
This is by Anti-Alta, where it's coming through.
Oh,
now,
and it's spun again.
That's exactly how Leclerc did it in practice one.
It is.
Bang on. Is that
Oh, Tripkov gaining here on Kuniel. He's gaining quick. Will Tripkov be able to get a move done? He's gaining. Less than a tenth now. He's going to go up the inside. He's going to stick behind. No moves done there. Oh, he did there. That was close. And he gets a better exit. Will he go for a move here in the Villeneuve chicane? No, he's not. He's going to stick back. He looked up the inside, but thought, no, we'll wait a bit longer.
So who's going to wait? Oh, he looked at the inside his toes.
Yeah, he did.
Couldn't get the weight up there. But Lobas now has pulled out a 1.2 second advantage to Raven.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, a rookie. That is amazing.
It is very good. Here. Oh, Raven thinks the time penalty.
Too wide at Piratella.
Yeah. Way too wide there. Going towards Aqua Minerale now. No one spins this time. Will makes it up very nicely.
Into Variante Alta.
Yeah.
And everyone's now beginning to get that train formation. Oh, Lobas made a mistake. He has gone wide. So look, he's lost a second.
Oh, yeah. But let's just hope that no one does Leclerc this race and bins it after pitting onto soft tyres. But it looks like it's going to rain very shortly. Oh, hang on, there is rain.
I was about to say,
I can see glimpse, yeah.
I swear I saw. Yeah, there it is. Just saw it again. And there.
The rain is here. Yes, this is what we want to see in F4. So Jono wants to race in F4. Did he start in F1? Jono didn't start in F4. He started in F1 because he's an esports champion. So we went straight to the top.
Yeah, and that's Brendan Lee races as well, who won here yesterday evening.
Yeah.
In the F1 race, and their season finale is next weekend. You can join Danfield and George Morgan in the commentary box for that one next Wednesday.
Yes.
I want to say as they come through. And FaZe gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and he was last anyway after that opening lap.
Oh, hang on. Raven's really caught up to Lubas here. Is he not very good with these softs in the rain? Did he practice in the rain? Did he think, yep, we aren't going to have rain. It's going to be amazing weather in Italy today? But it seems not, because Raven's really catching up. But does nearly spin there going up Aqua Minerale. Oh, is this... Hang on. Danny right in the back of Tripkov here. Tripkov's lost quite a few tenths here. This is just exciting as the F1. It is indeed. Oh, Moldovan on Raven.
Down into Ravazza, and he's taken it.
That was an amazing move there.
Is that about pit stops? Is that about who's into the pit box first? Because are they all going to dive in this lap, or is the track still dry enough? No, they've all passed it.
Yeah. No one's going to go on this side because it'll just not pay off.
Just thinking, Duzvan and Kevin and FedEx and FaZe, they could all get position back if they time the pit stop right.
Yes.
So this rain could put them all back in the contention.
Oh, definitely, yes, definitely.
Just
See,
looking now, this battle for the top is fantastic.
It is. It really is.
I think it's an 8-way fight, maybe, with Ra.
Yep,
can see
all the
now
way up.
it is,
Yeah, all the
um,
way up to Danny in 7th.
Wow. So Ra's just out of it, yeah. So it's the
Mhm.
top 7. Oh, big kick from Tripkov coming out of Tozer. He had to really control that one with some opposite lock. Hit the accelerator and then was just spinning up the rope with the wheels as well. And Aqua Minerale is the big one. Downhill braking spot as well, all the way down to from 7th gear to 3rd
there,
gear.
getting past Kevin into turn 1. No, coming up towards the Villeneuve chicane. Will Kevin be able to get the move? No, he won't. He's too far back. So these two just run their own race here for 11th position. Not very good at all. 12 seconds
40,
behind
yeah.
points. Yeah. Oh, hang
40
on.
years ago.
Here we
oh,
go. We're getting closer, yeah. Moldovan is really gaining on Lubas here.
And who's going to dive for that pit lane first? Just the track getting wetter. I think it must be with the Ferrari because Lubas is the first to meet the conditions, so he's losing time. He's being extra sensitive. Moldovan's going to have to run. DRS is still enabled, so it can't be that bad as they head down towards Tamburello as well. Moldovan moves to the outside line. A race win would seal the title, and he's taking it right round the outside. And has he kept the speed? Yes.
Yes.
And Lubas stays second. Moldovan, that will put him on 108 points. And Duzman at the moment on 76. At the moment, Moldovan the champion without a doubt. 32 points would be the gap.
That was amazing there, that move into turn 1. I thought for a moment Lubas was going to hit the back of Moldovan, but no, we keep it very nice there. Nice move. It wasn't a really nice move there. Cozy gaining up on Ravon here. Ravon's not had the best few laps, really. He's got himself a penalty, and that was Lubas gone very wide down to
Piratella.
Piratella, that's it, yep. Kevin and Dovzan fighting again.
I think Kevin was off the track there.
Yeah.
Look, they're losing it. They're losing grip as Raven passes Lubas for second. That's why.
Lubas went very wide. This will
It's
also
time for Inters.
Yeah, this is Inter time here. Everyone's going wide. Let's see. Will Bogdan? Yes, he makes it into turn. He makes it in very nicely. He won't spin it. No.
And Lobas and Canal were side by side. Did they make it through okay? Yes, they backed out.
Still not.
Wow.
Tripkov, he's being pressured by Danny here. Danny gets past Tripkov here. Well, he's about to. Let's see. DRS is deactivated, isn't it? Oh, no, they've just both got it.
They've both got it, yep. And Danny gets past.
Yes, he does. Into turn 1. Oh, goes very wide there.
And that must be what Kevin did with Duzvan.
Must be. But Tripkov gets
So
past.
similar.
Really similar, yeah, indeed. Tripkov getting past Danny again. Oh, we had a spinner.
Sector 1 yellow. Oh, it's one of the McLaren. It's one of the Mercedes. It's Ra.
He's Burrough into 8th now.
And that was coming out of Tamburello.
It was. Oh, nearly too wide there with Cunil. He's really on the back of Lewis. He really wants to get into that 4th position. Lewis going wide again.
Wheel spinning,
yeah. When will we see it? See, will everyone make it through?
I'm just trying
to...
Lubas.
That was that? Yeah, that was Lubas going very wide there.
Duzvan, FaZe, Duzvan, FedEx and Kevin all into the pit lane. Yep. They're going to change over to intermediate tyres.
Yeah, the track now.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Nearly a lap down. They could gain their lap back here as well. They have got into Inters, yeah. So now it becomes the strategy of how quick can they be. Duzvan nearly a lap down on the field now.
Yeah.
And they're not pitting. Yes, they are. Ferrari in. So
Raven stays out.
Continue.
They stay out.
So does Moldovan. Oh, that could be costly.
Pitting.
Yeah, so everyone else is pitting by the top 2. They're going to try and get some time on them. Don't think it's going to work.
No.
And look, Ferrari having to stack in the pit lane, and that's going to drop Lobas back because Cozy got in ahead.
Yes. Oh, this is really bad for Lobas. They am second. They am 5 seconds. I believe that everyone else is pitted for intermediate. Everyone's on intermediate, sorry, apart from the top 2. They've got to pit in this lap, surely. They've got to, they've got to pit in there this lap, surely. Look how much slower they are.
Yeah.
Oh, he spins.
Oh, Moldovan.
That scared me for a moment. He was, yeah. He scared me for a moment. Into Aqua Minerale, very nicely.
Yeah.
See how Ravon does it nicely as well.
Oh, this is getting very tasty now. Into the braking zone for Aqua Minerale.
Oh, you can see he's really having to fight the car. To make it through.
I'll blame my flu to mispronouncing that name. into Avatsa. Faye's pits a lap later. Surely Moldovan and Raven's got to come in now. The gap has stayed at 28, but they can't risk this another lap.
No.
They have to pit now.
They are.
And they are. Is Raven coming in? Yeah, had to. But he's going to lose more time now, Raven, because he's going to be waiting. So now, let's see if that gap of 28 seconds as it was is enough. Because Cozy might just take the lead here. DRS disabled.
Tripkov has got up to 4th.
Ahead of Mateus. Wow.
Very nice.
That was a surprise.
Well,
Now,
I don't think he'll make it ahead. I think it'll be close, though. But I don't think he will.
There's Moldovan coming out of the pit lane. Where's the Ferrari? Where's the Ferrari? It didn't turn up. There's the Ferrari. So it's, again, it's Raven who will drop to 7th position.
Lubas is far behind.
Yeah.
Currently, Tripkov's on the podium. Cozy's 2nd. Danny's
Moldovan
5th.
keeps the lead.
He does.
So that worked out, but Alfa Romeo got their strategy a bit wrong for their second driver there.
Yeah.
They should have put a Raven on the lap before, kept Moldovan out for another lap, because then there wouldn't have been such a gap in the pit lane.
No.
Why risk both cars when you can only risk one staying out there an extra lap? That was
very odd of strategy there.
So Moldovan is going to take the championship by what will be 32 World Championship points.
It's a lot.
Insane.
Unless he DNFs.
Yep, that's a possibility. Then it will just reset itself, because without Dozvan in there as well, Moldovan would leave it at 92, Dozvan on 76, which means there'll still be 6 points between it, which means it'll be a last race showdown. But Moldovan wants to wrap it up today. To you, Richie.
Doesn't the person who finishes first in the championship get promoted straight away to the next season in the next formula?
I think that's a possibility. Yeah, it depends on how many qualify. You've still got to qualify for your fastest time. So you've all got to do in the sign-ups. You've got to do a lap time on a specific track in a specific car. And whoever's the fastest, you get to F1. Unless you're an eSport driver, then you automatically qualify. And then after 20 cars, you're down into F2, where the top 10 I want to reserve. And so on and so on. Which is why we didn't race in America, because the 10 drivers who were ready to race were actually the backups for Formula 3.
Yes.
Formula 3 took our drivers and we lost the race in America.
Welcome, Stream Boss. Hello.
Yes. Yeah. Hello. It's a wet race here at Imola. And at the moment, the track's not getting wetter, which is good, but it is raining. If we do see full wets, that could be something. Raven's gone wide again.
Yes, very wide.
And picks up a 3-second time penalty again. So that's 6 seconds added to his time.
It is not very good at all. Bugger off here. He's getting close to Lubas here. Lubas, who had an amazing start to this race, he's really losing now. Losing time.
He was one of the ones who qualified on the mediums, predicting that the race could be wet. But that instant at the start, that little kerfuffle at Tamburello, just like Ricciardo and Sainz, happened. And it was very confusing for everyone to see what was going on. Now the race is actually, panning out quite similar.
This is gaining on Trukov, but he can't get past him.
DRS is able to, he can't use that. He's going to have to rely on the overtake power completely, which is a total of 20 seconds per lap. You can activate it and then recharges into the braking zone, so you can gain some back, like a second or two per braking zone. Yeah.
Well, I think Trukov will be happy with third, so I think he's not going to push a second. If he gets third, I think he's happy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Trukov very happy with third. It's damage limitation, isn't it, in the Constructors' Championship, with Alfa Romeo, Ferrari, and Red Bull 1, 2, 3. That closes it all down. Danny, no! 3-second time penalty. Oh, and Lubas too. Okay.
Yeah, a 2-second time penalty. That's odd.
That's I've never seen that one before.
No, nor me. Matthias nearly locks up there. Going into Anti-Alta.
Is it now on board into Avatsa 1 and 2? Past the apartment buildings, which have real people living in them, believe it or not.
Yes, believe it or not.
So one of the best places to watch an F1 race, Monaco and Imola.
I'd love to go and watch a race from there. But Seems Kunal really gets a better exit on the on Ravazza 2 compared to Tripkov, but he's still just too far back to get a move done. See, Danny is catching up on Ravon.
How happy are we, by the way, got Imola back on calendar for a long time.
It's really nice. It's really nice.
It's such a great track, and this is the first time. Oh, I say that it's the first time in PSGL we've had it, but it's the second time I've commented on eSport race at Imola, and it is always so exciting. There's always something going on.
It is. Everyone loves Imola.
Races, yeah, wet race is definitely better.
Definitely. Oh, Danny there nearly lost a bit of time.
Yeah,
bit of a bad exit
out.
Yeah, but Kunal really on the back of Trukov, but you just can't get anything done. You can't get close enough to get a move.
Yeah. The rain is still coming down, but it almost looks dry out there as well.
Yeah.
I can see dry lines appearing, but like the top of the hill here, look, it's wet. But when we get to the chicane area, it's dry.
Yeah, it is.
It's really bizarre.
Oh, Tripkov, 3 seconds.
No.
Not good at all. Oh, we've got a spin up. FedEx, I think it is. Yep. Spun at the end of the Tembrello chicane. Let's fast past. Oh, nearly 10 seconds. That'll get removed, I think.
Yeah, because he was off the track at the time.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Kunal's still gaining on Tripkov here.
He's not using the push to pass either.
Nope,
Look at the steering wheel. Nothing's happening.
That was Tripkov got a lot less.
He's on it. He was on the push to pass.
Yeah, he was. Let's see how much Dovzan has got. Oh, half. Look, Danny here.
Danny's got a full bar, and he's using it now. Oh, just in bits to defend. When he feels like he's slow on an upshift, it looks like he hits it. Oh!
Everyone's closing up now.
Yeah.
Between P3 and P6.
FedEx, and another one for FedEx.
Yep.
More penalties.
Not good. The McLaren pair aren't doing very good this race, 12th and 13th.
Tell you what, I'm feeling okay now, but by the end of this, by tomorrow morning, I'm guaranteed my voice will be gone again. But there's nothing like a commentary to warm up the vocal cords.
No, definitely not. But Kunal gets better exits, and Tripkov just gets that better straight line speed. I don't know if it's about the setups and bugger off with a penalty.
Oh.
Everyone with penalties in their part. Oh! Safety car! Possibly.
Still yellow. Has he retired from the pit lane?
We'll look at... Oh, yes, he has. Nope.
Yeah.
False alarm.
No safety car. We'll stay green.
For now.
So FedEx retires. 13 left in the race then. And everyone finding the conditions very slippery. They've all got extended lap time deletions, as this is the best run that Kunal's had.
He's getting closer. But Dunty doesn't get close enough to make a move. Nope, he's not. He had a look. He had a look at the inside, but then he thought, no, we'll wait. Oh, and he has a bit of a jump on the curbs there.
And look how much time he's losing out of Tembrello.
A good 2.5 tenths there. But it seems he got a better exit here. Oh, and he...
FedEx just put in the YouTube chat as well. Obligatory 10-second penalty. He did not agree with it, which I'd have to serve if there's a safety car, and then have to be a safety car for me to get back into the race. So that's why he's retired with that 10-second penalty.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Not the best race you wanted, is it, FedEx? At all.
Hopefully, as well, that there's a system where we could steward ourselves coming soon as well. There's all these things that we want to say.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a spectator, that your race director, you can see every corner of every track. And
yeah, would be nice.
I mean, that'd be good. Yeah, it'd be good for us actually to have multiple camera angles as well. I know we can have that, but like I've often thought big lock up for Kunal. Both
that
the
was a big
locked.
lock up. Yeah, that was a really big look up there.
No assists, of course, on this moment. FedEx says, wanted to rejoin, saw the McLaren went back up the track and then rejoined to make sure it doesn't hit me. And then it gave me 10 seconds. Oh, dear. FedEx, I know you're in. If you want to pop into the commentary box, we'll be happy to have you during the race. If you pop into the waiting room, I'll drag you in and we can have a discussion live during the race if you want to pop up in the Discord. Always happy to have a convo. Mid-race.
Definitely. Very nice to see.
He's coming in. Nice. So we'll wait for him to get in. 6 seconds now Moldovan has to Cozy as things stand. And Tripkov is on the battle with Kunal as well. So this is getting Clue in as they come in. This is the top at Piratella.
Is this
Nicely
official?
done as well.
I'm not sure what you mean by is this official. This is official PSGL, yes. Not F1 Esports official, no. But it is
But this is
PSGL.
official top
Yeah.
tier, yeah.
Is FedEx in?
Where's the chat? Go. It'll be in the commentary box here in the waiting room. It'll be a voice chat. Go there and it's in the PSGL Discord. FedEx. You're watching us live on it. Oh, there he is. Right, we're gonna.
Yeah, if you go into the waiting room, which is
I've
it's in the
got him.
Discord. Yep, there we go.
FedEx,
Perfect.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
Amazing.
Can you hear him too, Richie?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Fab. Well, FedEx, poor end to the race there as well. We saw that you were off track, and then you got the penalty.
Oh,
As the AMs were tired.
on track.
Has he crashed on track? So this could
Yes.
cause a safety car. Not seeing where it is actually at the moment. So it's down, I think, just after Aqua Minerale. So it's on the
Yeah.
run towards Ravazza. Now that could cause a safety car because it's in that part of the track. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, FedEx. What happened then? And you had to go off the track to avoid one of the McLarens, but did you lose part of your front wing? Because you looked quite unsteady coming back on.
No, so I was close to the leading McLaren. I wanted to overtake him because we lost time to all the cars around because he was rather slow. So I want to go for a switchback, but was too eager on the throttle, so I half spun. And when I wanted to rejoin, I saw the second McLaren coming. Then I didn't rejoin the track yet, so he can go past first. Then the game gave me the 10 seconds. It's my mistake, but I mean,
Yeah.
like if I wouldn't have gotten the 10 seconds, I could have continued on in case there's a safety car. But if you have 10 seconds, then I have to serve it.
Yeah. Quick question, Felix. What do you think of the track conditions in the wet for Imola? Do you like them or do you not like them?
I don't like wets in general and starts because my throttle calibration makes it hard, like to be precise. Like through fast corners, I'm rather above the average, but like low speed hairpins and stuff, I'm rather slower. So the wet doesn't really help me, and I didn't have much practice anyway, so
No.
I didn't do any wet laps. Pace would have been good, but it was just hard getting past McLaren because he was just draining his battery on the straight every single lap.
We saw in
but
the
then-
chat you only did 10 laps before. Was that you only did 10 laps?
Yeah, well, I did
Yeah,
some
yeah.
qualies on Sunday, but since then I did 10 laps, half an hour before this race. I've got
Looking at the
left
race,
side.
looking at the race at the moment, then, would you rather be in the top 3 fight that we've got at the moment on the track, where we've got 4 cars running together, or would you rather be out front, controlling your own pace, but being the first to meet these tricky conditions? What would you rather be, pack racing or on your own?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. I don't think it's like it took quite a few laps until we actually switched to inters. And what we saw at the start, it said like trains coming for the second half of the race, not 5 minutes into the race.
So it caught everyone by surprise when the rain was coming.
Yeah, so in the formation lap, I directly asked Jeff. It was a big surprise because based on the strategy, it would have looked like rain coming around lap 17, which would have made it interesting because softs wouldn't last that long.
No.
Yeah, then
Absolutely,
it came early. I'm gonna have a look at the incident I had at turn 1. I don't know if it was my fault or the Mercedes diving it up the inside, making it be wide, or if the McLaren was hit by someone else, but I'll have a look and see.
Absolutely. Richie? Big
I
slide
was about
there.
to say, yeah,
That was
Raven nearly went off the track. Lost a bit of time there.
Yeah.
Danny's P14 to P6, and Matthias, I've been watching here as I've been talking with FedEx. He gets really close to within 1 or 2 tenths, but he just can't get that move done. It's first of all it's Imola, overtaking is hard with that DRS, and second of all we're in the wet, so overtaking is already made difficult. So I could see the results. I could see penalties kind of making these results final. Like
Looks like that's
Moldovan,
gonna happen,
unless Moldovan spins now, he's won the race, he's won the championship. Cozy, he's doing good to keep that position over Tripkov. Tripkov seems that he probably only, a bit of a slide there.
Yeah.
But he seems like if he didn't have to defend from Kuno behind, he could have pushed and, got back and closed up to Cozy. But he's got to defend for Cunil first, which already slows him down. You know, he's got to take some odd lines sometimes to defend that position of the podium. Obviously, with the way it is with the penalties, he will be moved down to 4th, possibly lower, I'm not sure anyway. So yeah, Cunil is here for his second podium, I think.
Second.
Yes, second podium,
yeah.
Consecutive as well, which is very nice for him.
Yeah. Felix, before we let you go so you can take the rest of the night off as well, just want to ask you one question as well. At this track as well, because we've got no assists for PCF4, how tricky is it on the brakes? Because we've seen a lot of lockups, even in the dries as well. The elevation change at this track is very, very severe. Do you reckon going forward as well, a different brake bias sets up in the future just to help out on the fronts?
I don't know. In the dry, I felt fine. I mean, since I didn't do laps for the whole week, I was half a second off of my PB.
Yeah.
But like the dry was fine. The wet, yeah, I just don't do much wet practice. So everyone's on a dry setup, so that doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
As it explains why we're seeing so many penalties then coming up, because everyone's sliding off everywhere. As Raven and now Ross got one. Go on.
I'm sure some of those warnings aren't legit. So if you lock up and run wide, you lose time. You don't gain time. And if you just quickly cross the white line and come back, it gives you a warning, but you don't gain time. You lose like a second. So maybe some will try and get warnings removed.
So as a driver then, would you be appealing those after the race if you got a penalty?
If it's crucial, like if Tripkov, or however you pronounce his name, sorry.
That's all we've been saying. Tripkov, yeah,
if he's on 3 warnings and he can remove 1, I'm sure he's going to appeal it.
Absolutely, yeah.
If he stays in this position.
He's third of the mo, yeah. And he's holding off for now, as you say, yeah.
To get 1, surely would also appeal it. So I'm sure if it would make a difference, yes. But like if like Faz gets another penalty or something, then there's no point appealing it.
Yeah.
Mateus on the back, a Tripkov coming into Variante Alta.
That was close.
All about a move there. Can he get one into Ravazza? Don't think so. He's lost so much time coming out of Variante Alta as well. He's dropped about 3/10. That's insane.
That's a lot of time. Yeah, about 5 tenths he's lost there. Raven's closing on him, so he's Danny.
Just all trying to find the optimum strategy. Big kick there from Tripkov, who stays third. Now Raven's got the toe on Mateus Canal down the start-finish straight. Danny is in that toe just about. Thanks, FedEx. I'll let you go now so you're not stuck in the box the entire race, because how addictive it can be. Are you looking forward to Bahrain, though, next weekend? Last race of the season 30 here at PSGL, and then coming up for season 31. I hope you're going to stick around.
I'm definitely going to stick around, that's for sure. For Bahrain, I've got 3 exams next week, so probably even less practice than Imola. But at least I know there's 0% chance of rain, so that's positive.
Yeah, 0%.
Bahrain, not the greatest track for me. I don't know. It's Bahrain. I think I had 1 league race this year. Imola, I never had a league race, so kind of in the unknown with no practice. But I guess if I have no expectations last race of the season, I can just send it and have some fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely, yeah.
How it'll go.
Yeah, send it, have some fun. Best way to go into the last race of the season as well. Well, thank you, FedEx, for joining us in the comms box as well. Hope you have a great rest of the night, and good luck with the exams, and see you in Bahrain in 7 days' time.
Thank you. You too.
See you later. Bye.
Nice to have FedEx in the comms box with us as well.
Nice.
And, Rich is still with me.
Yes, I am. Mid-race interview. It's always nice to see. Adds a bit more into the race, especially when it's coming from one of the drivers, one of the quick drivers as well. We get to really see
Bang on, yeah.
What the conditions are like. But it seems...
And FaZe is back in the pit. Sorry to question there. FaZe is coming again. Now, is this for full wets? Because the rain has got heavier in the last... Yes, it is, yeah. In the last 2 laps, that rain has got heavier and heavier. So now it's bang on.
Will we see some last, bit of Russia moments? Russia 2021 with Norris and Hamilton, and will that happen again?
Well, if you look at it, there's I'm just trying to work it out. Dunsvan 17 seconds off the pace, I think.
He's in the points.
Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. 10th place, that puts him on 77. So, still That's a long way back.
Felix has just put in the chat. He
187.
he forgot to mention, but he thinks it should go to full wets now.
Oh, great.
Yeah, look at
And
the
that's his
rain
mistake.
now. Let's see.
And that. Sorry, Duzvan's just been given a 3-second time
it's not good.
penalty.
Will Dovzan go into the pits? No, it doesn't.
Oh, brave. If that rain's coming down heavier, that is mega brave.
Let's see
to
from
stay there.
Cozy. Will Cozy go into the pits? No. Will Trip go into the pits? No. No.
Well, they all don't want to risk it, do they?
They all risking it. No from Loomis either.
I want to put, yeah.
Bugger off.
Bugger off, surely.
Nope. No, no one's gone into the pits. So,
so if we got one of the drivers who's been in the comments box saying that this is it, they should go to full wets. Nobody is.
No.
They're all out there in inters. FaZe is back in the pits.
Oh. Is it not winter weather? Let's see. No, it's not inters. I mean, not wet. Oh, Dobson's out!
Oh, that's it! It's done! It's done! And the safety car's out too! Moldovan, as things stand, is the PCF4 champion! Duzvan is out, under pressure in the rain. Everyone gets a free tyre change, but Moldovan just has to finish in the top 10, and he's champion.
Quick thing, Felix says, if all of the drivers state it's not worth pitting, he says the full wets are faster, but 6 laps isn't enough to gain that time.
So what do they do now?
What will they do?
Moldovan pits, he'll lose track position, but he's already the champion. Does he want to win with the championship? He's in the Lewis Hamilton situation from Abu Dhabi. Does he come in?
No, he doesn't.
No. Now, will Cozy pit? That's have they been told over the radio? Duzvan out of the race. No. I may as well not have made my little card up in the comments box.
Pit. No, he was going to.
Oh, he tried to.
Do a bit of a fake move.
Out the rest. Yeah.
Oh, and Lubas is into the pits. Bugger off is in the pits. No.
Brave call, because if that rain does come, he can stall through the last couple of laps because now everyone's stuck behind the...
He's only lost one position, really, from Bugger off, so he's fine.
And it's inters. It's a new set of inters, not full wets.
Oh. That's odd.
Well, I saw green to green, but we need an onboard camera when he gets out the pit lane to see if it is inters. Riles in the pits too. Is that for full wets?
Let's see.
Well, here he is.
It's green. Tell someone to take him out to make the final race interesting.
Yeah, because at the moment, they would stay 16 points difference if Moldovan didn't finish.
Yeah. But there is always a chance Moldovan might still DNF.
Yeah. If he does DNF, it does go down to the final race, and Duzvan's got very, very lucky. But
let's see.
Who's now going to take out Moldovan? That's the question. I kind of don't, because I've just called him the champion, but he's provisionally the champion.
Duzvan's left. Yeah. I think he's got a bit angry now through that performance.
He's done it Nicky Lauda as well, so he'll be back there if Moldovan slips back.
Where does Moldovan need to finish to become champion this race?
Doesn't have to finish. He needs 1 point, so he can finish 10th.
Okay.
Ideally, because
what
of the
happens if they're equal on points? I don't think it's possible for them to be equal on points.
It's now physically not. No.
But if if it was possible to be equally on points, then it would be the person who's got the most wins, which would be Moldovan.
Yeah, Moldovan's won more races this year. He won in Portugal, one in Belgium, one in Brazil. Duzvan won in Britain and in Austria, and that was it.
Oh, Bugger is pitting.
2-3. Raul's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well. Now this must be for full wet tires.
Oh, full wets.
Yeah.
He can't lose anything from it.
Can't. It's a gamble with a couple of laps to go.
Why not? I just don't think, Felix, I don't think the points will work out. I don't think it's possible for them to be equal.
Well, if Moldovan doesn't score any points, he would still be on 92, and Duzvan could have got 92 if he'd won this race.
Oh yes, if Moldovan does DNF this race, the next race, Journey can definitely win the title. 16 points for a win.
Yeah.
Fastest up adds 1, so it's possible with 17.
93, yeah, which would be 93 for Duzvan going forward. But Moldovan, if he finishes 9th, he's champion. He needs 9th or higher. Because if
I'd
he's
just like
10th,
to
it's 93.
I'd just like to
and
say,
then it's still there, yeah.
we've had 115 votes.
Wow.
That's very nice.
And that poll, by the way, ends on lap 32.
Oh.
So the last lap, that poll is going to end. So you've got a couple more to decide. Yes, 68%. No, 34%. That's a nice split.
Oh. I'm not sure.
FedEx has just said, yeah, does Van still get the fastest lap?
No.
No. He's outside the top 10 and he's retired.
It's the reason it's 16 instead of 26 is because I think it just adds a bit of closer racing. The points are lower. The points are more close together instead of being 26 and 18. You know what I mean? It brings it better.
Makes it way easier for us as well.
Yeah.
To work it out.
It's
Safety
PSGL,
car still out, and yeah, the safety car's still out because that is because. Well, hang on. Johan Boss just said 25. By the way, no, it's 16 points for a win here in PSGL, as you said. So it's 16 for a win, 12 for second, 10 for third, 8 for 4, 6 for 5, 5 for 6, 4 points for 7th, 3 points for 8th, 2 points for 9th, and 1 point for 10th, and then a bonus point for fastest lap.
Lubas and Bugarov keep overtaking each other.
And the safety car as well, yeah. That's going to be looked at by the stewards.
You too, FedEx, and I'll see you next week in Bahrain. And enjoy. Good luck on the exams. I hope you do really well.
Absolutely. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank
and
you.
Boss has
No
said,
problem at
yeah, but
all.
normal F1 is 25, not 26. Well, it's 25 points for a race win, then plus 1 for the fast lap. That's why it's 26.
Yeah.
That's why we're adding
Thank you,
on.
FedEx.
And of course, yeah. And of course, next year, the F1 22 game
That's true.
has sprint races with 8 points for a win. So I don't know if PSGL are adding in sprint races to them at some rounds.
Glad my game didn't
I'd
crash
like-
in those
yeah,
few
go on.
laps. That's true, yeah. That would have been even worse.
Yeah, don't curse it, my God. Richie, would you like to see sprint races in PSG?
Definitely.
Like we have.
Maybe
I think
one or
that'd
two.
be good,
Maybe
yeah.
1 or 2 races. You know, maybe the first race and the last race, something like that. Would be nice to see a sprint race. Definitely. I know the
Like
league I'm
if-
in.
yeah.
We're doing sprint races next season for definite.
Oh, fab.
We come to next year again. PCF4. Yes. Hopefully higher than PCF4. Maybe we don't know. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we don't know
Well,
what the standings are.
I think.
We get placed where we
I
are.
think. Hopefully, we'll definitely stay as a team.
Yeah, I want to stay as a team.
Yeah,
absolutely.
very
I'm
nice.
making that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
definitely be on. We'll definitely be commentating. I'll probably be in F6 or something because all the PlayStation and Xbox are switching to PC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, fab.
Oh. Well, you
That's
never
gonna
know.
be good.
FedEx, don't drag yourself down. You could. You know. You might send you might move up. You never know. It would be
Green
funny if you
flag
could
coming
choose to
out.
do on every track a sprint, so you could choose yourself. No, because I think. Yeah.
Yeah. We're restarting
Oh.
here for Imola, and Moldovan hits the accelerator, and now Konal tries to go around the outside. Trubkov didn't work out. Now, half the field are stayed on the old intermediate. Some have come in for new, and some are on wet. Trubkov defends the inside line. Konal tries to go around the outside, hasn't worked out. Moldovan's kept the advantage. Oh, big slide, and one of the Ferraris through the gravel as well. That's Lubas out. Wow,
Oh.
and now Konal to the inside of Trubkov,
Oh.
and field off. My goodness,
That
me.
was amazing there. That was really
I don't
amazing
think-
to watch. Let me
don't
know what
think
to do
my
in your
voice can handle
commentating. I'll
that.
come and watch. We will do FedEx, don't you worry.
I don't think my voice could handle that, and it has warmed up nicely, so I hope it stays like this for the rest of the weekend. Coming through again, up the
But
top of
website working.
Piratella.
Definitely not. Lubas gets
is-
past
yeah.
Bugarov there. Oh, they're going together here side by side.
And this is bugger off on the full wets as well.
Yeah, he gets past.
Can't get through.
You have
Well,
variation. You could
yeah.
choose every track to do sprint race on to create a better season. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I would do that as well. I'd like a sprint championship and then the proper F1 championship. So we've got 2 running side by side, the sprint and then the main.
Yeah.
That'd be quite fun because then it's a different thing for commentators to watch on.
Yes.
More paperwork, but more fun.
That's true.
We'll have to have a word with Connor with that.
Oh,
as well,
FedEx
the
has
big
left the
C.
session.
Oh, FedEx! Yeah, that's right. I was
Oh,
pointing out
Bugarov
the race.
has lost
Had a
4
crash.
positions. He's the underdog on the full wets.
He went in the gravel, I believe, because I heard something in the back of my earphones that
does.
sounded like gravel. So I reckon he's gone off the track at Ravazza.
That's possible.
Now look at so 1.5 seconds Moldovan's got to Cozy. At the moment, he's the champion. You've got another lap, by the way. This lap, that's only one. To get your vote in. Will the championship be decided today? At the moment, yes. So if you want to all hammer on the yes button, you'll be the winning percentage. 66% at the moment said yes. No are 34%. Which means Emperor Palpatine is very, very happy as things currently stand. Well, good soldiers follow orders as they come through. Right, it's Star Wars month, isn't it, with May? Because it's no longer May the 4th. It's May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th. There's always a bigger 6th.
Oh, 1 second, I've got to tab out quickly.
As they come through. Oh, no worries. Oh, Lubas has got a 3-second time penalty, we're being told, at the top of that board. As I hope we haven't had a game crash.
Nope, we haven't. That was just me tabbing out.
Oh, good. I had a little bit of a hard set there. Johanna Boss says, to create a better season, but I'll always support Jano because I'm Dutch. Absolutely. Jano want me not racing in the last 2 races of PSGL this season because he's already won the title as well. What's happened here? The championship looks weird because they've all had an overtake and then a de-overtake as they go through. Right. Last lap, the poll has ended.
Yeah,
and it's ended with, will the championship be decided today? Yes, 65%. No, 34%. And it ended with
Moldovan slowing down.
No! Cozy takes the lead. Now that looked like a planned move to me there, Richie, for Cozy to take the lead.
Yeah, it did. That was very odd.
That was a complete slowdown, unless he's had a moment and we haven't seen it, but
no, it does look like he slowed down to the side.
Yeah. Is he doing a Villeneuve? When Villeneuve let Hakkinen and Coulthard through for the 1-2 in Jerez, 97. Oh, well, he would have let Berger through as well, but he didn't know that it was Berger was behind him and it was his last race.
Oh,
Kevin, whoa, right on the outside of that. That's a great move.
It was.
So Cozy's been gifted the race win.
Yeah.
Unless Moldovan made a proper mistake.
No, he slowed down on the left. You ready to call the championship, Josh?
Let's see if the vocal cords can do it. Cozy will come out of Ravazza to take his first win of the season for Ferrari. But the season 30 PSGL F4 champion for PC is Bogdan Moldovan, who takes the title on 104 points.
That was amazing. I'd just like to say Raven-esque spinning off on the line. But that was, it's been such an amazing championship. So, the whole time, we still got one race left. But, between Dovzan and Moldovan, Brazil, it was, fighting the whole time. Like, just say if Dovzan didn't get that penalty in Brazil, this could have ended very differently. But Cozy, getting gifted his first win, he would have been P2 if not. So he still did amazing, yeah. That was amazing, right? If you want to put a message in to, put a message in just to let could you put a message in to ask if people want to do interviews? Very nice to have some people in. Danny, driver of the day, definitely deserved.
Yeah.
Deserved. Right, let's get back onto the intermission page.
Absolutely, you come back up to the box.
We're back.
Yeah.
My camera's a bit behind. Not good at all.
My voice is gone. Literally, the line there. Tripkov, come in. I know you're watching. I've literally just typed in the chat to anybody who's available. Come in on the Discord there. I've nearly lost my voice now as well. It just got back okay, and then I had to call the finale. It will be dead by tomorrow morning anyway, so it's fine.
That was an amazing race to watch. Yeah. Possibly one of my favourite races of the season.
Oh, bang on. One of my favourite races as well. And
both of the people from the country with the blue, yellow, and red flags take the win. 1-2. Kuniel takes Kuniel takes third. Tripkov fourth with the time penalty. Kevin fifth. Now that's amazing. Danny into sixth. Raven into seventh. Lubas in eighth on his debut race. Bugroff into ninth. Raw into 10th on his debut race as well. Fast finishes 11th, 36 seconds behind. Then we have Dovzan, AM, and FedEx all out of the session. But yeah, if anyone wants to come into an interview, just pop into the waiting room and we'll see you in.
Absolutely. I'm just telling Tripkov to go to the waiting room now as well. Want to get Moldovan in as well.
Yes, let's just see.
Tagging him. I'm literally typing him now as well. It's like a hashtag Ask Crofty. It's fantastic. As we talk about through. Did we talk about Crofty? Can't remember. Anyway, what a championship. So it ends. Well, with one race to go, by the way. Moldovan now has 104 points.
It's a lot.
And Duesvan only has 76.
I just thought,
so cancels it out.
how's the constructors going to be after this?
Looking at it, well, the way it finished as well with Ferrari ahead, they were only 2 points difference. I think Ferrari now take the championship with Alfa in second, and Red Bull dropped way down, I think, to third. So that's quite interesting coming up. Bondrak's crying for you, but also congrats at the same time.
Tripco said, "What VC room?"
Waiting room.
Yeah, waiting room.
Yeah, that's where we need to be. I did say waiting room.
I wonder if you can see.
Tripkov.
I can't find it.
I can't find it.
Oh.
Can I just drag him in? This is going to be live.
Ask him to join a random voice channel.
Oh, he's in. There he is.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, drag him in. Hello, can you hear me, Tripkov? Can you hear me?
Yes, is my mic working?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. What a race!
My apologies for making you wait a bit. I couldn't navigate myself to it.
It's fine.
No worries. What a race from you in the Red Bull. Lone Red Bull, I might like to point out. And you did absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. I tried to cover up some points in the Constructors' Championship. Espeso was missing this race, and I think I did okay with both Williamses, if I'm not wrong, not getting many points this race. So I'm pretty satisfied.
Yep, you did very well.
Absolutely, as well. And maximum defense from you as well. Going into the last race in Bahrain then, you'll be back with Peso hopefully as well as a mighty duo. Do you reckon that the constructors can still be saved and got for this year?
Absolutely. I mean, Peso is an incredibly talented driver. I'm holding my own so far in this season as well. So, yeah, that and also the P3 in the championship. Actually, I didn't realize I was in the fight for it until you mentioned it last race and I rewatched the stream. So, yeah, those are both of my goals to hopefully get P3 in the Drivers' Championship and win the Constructors.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, what's your opinion on Bahrain then? Is it a track you like?
It's a track I like, definitely. It's one of my stronger tracks, but I have only done one race this game on it, so it will be a welcome challenge, I think.
It's going to be. Yeah,
it'll be a challenge, but I was going to say it's the last race, so you can have a bit of fun and try and get yourself possibly. Have you won yet, Tripkov, this season?
Unfortunately not. I won last season, but this season I haven't really had the luck, and the drivers have been amazing. The competition has been nice,
so maybe you'll see your first win.
Maybe I'll do a Perez at the last race.
I'll do it. Absolutely. I'll go nuts in the box.
That would be amazing, that would.
I'll train extra hard then.
Do it, absolutely. That's your mission now for the last race. Thanks, Drukov. Quickly as well, a lot of comments. I want to ask, because it's the first time we've had you on, how do you pronounce your first name correctly?
It's Jane.
Jane, that's it. Yeah,
thank you.
That's the thing we said every stream. We don't know how to pronounce it properly, but we'll just say Tripkov instead.
Yeah, we've had. Is it Jan Tripkov? Is it Jane Tripkov as well? We've been literally having it nearly every single race. It's Jan Tripkov. Thank you very much. We want to get everyone right there. So
thank you as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jan. We'll let you go, and we're going to drag in our champion. I'm going to let him hear this actually because he's in here now. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're listening because the 2022 Season 30 PSGL PC Tier 4 champion is Bogdan Moldovan. Hello, how are you?
Hello. Very good, very happy. I'm just shaking. Just don't have words.
Absolutely. Now, you've said in the chat, but I want you to tell us, last lap, did you lift?
Yeah, I lifted because the championship was over. Dovzan was out of the race. And I thought, because he did a great race, he even helped me in this race. So I thought it would be a great result for him. And I just lifted in Sector 1.
Dylan Villeneuve. That was brilliant. We were going through all around. And Rich, you got anything to say?
I'm about to say, do you know what happened in qualifying? Because you qualified 4th.
Yeah. so I had a wet setup, especially for the race, so I
Ah.
lost a tenth there. But the biggest problem was the last sector. I had a 0.6 lap, 13.6, but fucked it in the last sector.
Yeah.
So that
Oh.
was it. But I got a good race start, got through the positions, and yeah, build up
Yeah.
a big gap on the
Yeah,
inters.
it was amazing. It was amazing from you the whole race. You was dropping lots of time off Cozy in second.
It was honestly amazing. And I had my little paper note throughout the race as well, saying if you finish in this position to win the title, you'll be on this many points as well. 104 points you've ended on at the moment here. Now, Duzvan is on 76, ergo, you're the champion. Last race then, in Bahrain coming up. You're going to go there with the number 1 on your car. Are you going to go out for a win to sign out of a great season? And then are you going to look forward to hopefully joining F3 next season?
Well, yeah, I will be there in Bahrain, do my best. And yeah, let's hope next season I could do again a championship fight, at least in F3. I'm really excited to race the guys in F3. Better competition, really great guys there. And yeah, just super excited for that.
That's
you
good to
are.
hear.
We lose you. you got to go off and get commentated on by other people as well, and we're going to be here without you. So that's going to be a bit disappointing. But I want to say massive, massive, massive congratulations, because that has been a season that you've fought very, very hard. You took the championship lead in Saudi Arabia, and you've run with it ever since there as well. You had the lead, of course, for the first 3 races, one in Portugal as well, one in Belgium, one in Brazil. And you did win today, but you gave it to you gave it away as well. But you've won the championship. Now you can go up to F3, and I suppose we should do a "This Is Your Life" special when you've won the F3 title as well. Go on then, put us in the mind, Bogdan. What's it like being a PSGL champion? What's the feeling?
Well, after before the race, I was just shaking. I had a lot of thoughts in my mind. In the quali, I was just shivering and shaking in every single corner. In the race, it calmed a bit. I was a bit more focused on the race, as I'm typically better in the race. But yeah, it feels amazing, and as I said, I hope I will do good in F3 next season as well.
Absolutely. I'm
great to
going to let
hear.
you get off.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you for joining
Now,
us. And we have
Yeah.
one more person to come in, which is Bugger Off.
Absolutely,
Thank
we'll drag him in. Thanks, Bondres. Well done, champion of the world.
Bugger Off is here now. Welcome in.
Greatest
Hello.
name in esport racing, by the way.
It is.
Thanks.
So what
How
did
are
you
you
finish?
doing then?
You finished 8th, didn't you?
Yeah,
was
I
it-
think.
yeah.
Or maybe it was 9th.
I'm not sure, but it was an
yes.
amazing race from you.
With penalties applied, I think it
Yes.
dropped down to 9th as well.
Do you think you'll be able to get those penalties removed?
No, it was all my fault. So
But still,
wet
it was still a great
tyres.
race. Yeah, it was still a great race
Yeah.
for you. Was you the one who swapped onto wet tyres near the end?
yeah, I
Did he-
tried it because
and-
Chef was talking about, it could be inters, it could be wets. So I gambled because, I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
Absolutely,
I
why
take it
not?
it definitely didn't pay off for you at all, did it?
Yeah, for half a lap it was quite alright, but after that the pace dropped off massively. So
Yeah. We saw, for the first lap you was really gaining time, but then you lost about 3 or 4 positions in the last sector, which wasn't good at
Yeah.
all.
I made a bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
I lock up.
Are you in contention for the
of course,
constructors? Or not? Do you know?
Well,
In
to
the
be honest,
Williams,
Yeah.
just outside, I think, thinking about that. But I'll tell you one thing, Bugger Off as well, fantastic name. I can keep having a giggle every time. Going into this one then, great call on the wet tyres at the end of the race as well. Tried it, didn't work out. What was you thinking about mediums in qualifying? Everyone else was on softs. You chose mediums for your fast runs. What was that thinking of?
well, to be honest, I was just checking the pace, kind of. Because I didn't really have time for prep before the race, so I kind of tried. It was kind of a warm-up at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest. I just tried it, and
We certainly
then I
noticed,
was,
yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
that's great. I guess. So
Going into Bahrain then, is it a track you get along with well, and are you hoping to finish the season on a high there?
well, to be honest, it's a bit of an unknown for me. Yeah,
That's decent then.
I've had some mistakes in the past, but I hope I iron those out.
Yeah.
How much
but
practice
it's a
time are
great
you going to
track.
be putting in? Yeah, how much practice time are you going to be putting in?
Well, to be honest, I usually put in like 1 hour before the race, but now that it's a finale, I guess I'll try to put in some more time, like
Ace.
2 or 3.
Sounds amazing. Well, have a great week, and we'll see you in Bahrain. Begaroff, thank you very much.
We've got one more person. We've got Cozy to join in. We'll drag him in
Yes, our race winner. And Cozy's joined us now. Our race winner, the first time, and that is just amazing. You were up there in second throughout the entire race. Great stuff in the Ferrari. How are you feeling? You're buzzing. You've won in a Ferrari at Imola in PSGL. That's just amazing.
I'm feeling great. I'm happy for Bondrax, and yeah, it wasn't actually a win, but I'm happy with my pace. I was trying to maintain the gap with the guy behind me, and I did pretty well, I think. So yeah.
Do you prefer the wets or the dries?
What was your question?
I said, do you prefer being on the wets or the dries?
I think dries, because I don't have that much experience on the wets, on Inters, on Imola. So, but it was pretty good.
It was an amazing race from you.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining.
Was it ever tempting to jump onto full wets when that last safety car came out? Because we saw you sort of think about coming into the pits and he darted away. Did you want to change over, or are you pretty happy on the Inters?
I was pretty happy on the Inters, though. I was worrying a bit about wets, but in the end, it was still good pace for Inters, so yeah, didn't have to change.
You got very, very, very well done today. Fantastic race. And are you looking forward to Bahrain next week? Last race?
Yeah, I'll try my best. It's not my best track, but I will practice for it and hopefully win the race.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Cozy, as well. And I think we've gone through every driver now who wants to be involved. So I think me and Rich are going to come back up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cozy. You can disconnect from the comms box.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, and see you next week. And Richie and me are going to come back into main focus.
We're back.
Hopefully.
We're back.
Lovely. So, Richie, what a amazing...
That was,
you're back.
yeah, that was an amazing race. Definitely my favourite race of the season. We've commentated, 3, 4? We had Netherlands, Brazil, Imola. Imola's definitely my favourite one. We've got Bahrain next week. Could be another... could take the favourite spot from me again, because Bahrain's always good for racing, so... Yeah. What did you think of the race?
Fantastic. And I was worried I wouldn't be able to commentate on it because, as you heard just before we came on the air, I'd lost my voice and I was struggling to get up there. But halfway through quali, it warmed up and it's feeling the best it has in a week, actually. So I'll probably have used it all up before the weekend starts, which is not entirely great news, but that'll be fine. Great race, and I'm glad I did it.
It was amazing.
Final next week already. That's weird.
Yes.
It's the last ever race on F1 2021.
Yep.
And
before we
if I'm correct, I think we as well are actually the last PC broadcasted on F1 2021.
Oh, are we?
Because F3 would have finished before us. So
yeah, that's definitely something to say.
So that's going to be something to join us for next week.
It will.
The constructors is still massively in the air, so a new paper will have to be created for next week and work out all those timings as well with 3 other cars involved. It's going to be fantastic. And your thoughts going into Bahrain as well? Night race, desert race as well, and
well, obviously,
softest compounds.
From what we've heard from FedEx, it's going to be a dry race. It's not going to be any wet. I think that's because we know that the chance of rain is very low in real life, so kind of make it equal in the game. So chances of wet are 0%, which means it'll be a full dry race, 20-something laps, 25 laps, I think it is, something like that, in Bahrain, which will be very interesting. the Sakir circuit.
And then that's it. All done for
That's it.
season 30.
Until we
And
get to
then
F1 22.
Yeah, which comes out July 1st, and I think it's 2 weeks later we
Something
start.
like that,
So about
yeah.
mid-July
Yeah,
we're back
mid-July,
for
end of July.
season 31, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Well, thanks
Well.
to Richie as well for being with me tonight.
No worries.
And joining us, and again for streaming and doing all the cameras. That's all your department. And for covering for me when I was croaking at some point. You could see me throughout the race as well.
Yep.
Halfway throughout the race, I was like coughing down and having fits inside of the box as well. So that was great. But it's going to be great. And thanks to all our viewers as well for watching. We've crowned a champion for the first time. Bogdan Moldovan is your PC F4 champion of season 30. Thanks for your company. We'll see you in Bahrain. Thank you, Richie. See you next week.
Goodbye.